My name is Lee Elman, and I'm past president of the Truro Center for the Arts at Castle Hill. And this is a portrait by Raymond Elman, my husband, and it's of my son Evan, right here, and his oldest best friend, Julian Hammer. Evan was born in 1989, and about a month after he was born, Ray and I came down to our Cape house in Truro, and I think that was the beginning of Evan's love for this wonderful community. He's extremely creative. He takes after his father, the artist, and he has experienced his creativity in so many different ways, from when he was 5 years old, standing up in front of an audience of 500 people at the local high school and singing the rock and roll song Mary Lou. And just, I think that the feeling of excitement that came over him when he heard the applause, it was, you know, the beginning of his whole career in his creative life. In another incarnation of his creativity, he started a shoe painting business in high school. He painted sneakers a la Jackson Pollock, and it was so successful that it sort of started taking over all his time, and we had to tell him that he needed to really concentrate more on his studies than his shoe business. But obviously it was something that I know that Nike took over in the long run, as well as Adidas, and then since 14, he's always cooked at restaurants on the Lower Cape during his school holidays, during the summer vacations, and even during all the time he was through high school and through university as well. And he graduated from UBC, University of British Columbia, and still that passion of cooking was still with him, and so that's what he is doing now. He is a very creative chef. He's done some really interesting types of positions, where he was a chef on a ship to Antarctica, a research luxury ship to Antarctica. He's right now in Hideaway, up in the British Columbia, off the coast of British Columbia, in the Queen Charlotte Islands, now named Hideaway, and he's executive chef there as well. He's also been a chef at Hawksworth, which, when you look at the top 100 list of the best restaurants in Canada, it's number 2. So that was a fantastic experience for him. And he's always trying to sort of up his game in terms of what he does. So, you know, he needs to have a great, there needs to be a good learning curve for him. In May of this past year, he was invited to be the executive chef of a pop-up restaurant in Soho in New York, and it was extremely successful. He created the whole menu, and there were about 36 seats, and it was completely sold out, and a lot of people from the media were there to experience it as well. Evan has also showcased his talents in the singing world. He is a hip-hop singer. He has been writing and performing hip-hop for many years. He's written thousands of songs, and he performs all over Vancouver and even beyond.